They sit in shadow seats, untouched by real life. They talk loud, do nothing, hide behind a smile. The truth walks in now, and I'm here to testify. Let the street sermon begin.
Politicians play chess with our souls cold and crooked, trading favors in the dark, every promise overlooked. They stand tall on the stage, but their courage stays seated. They preach about justice, but the people never see it. Budget cuts, slicing dreams we ain't recover from. They toast with gold glasses while the poor stay numb. Every vote bought, every headline a disguise, every speech full of clouds but never rain from the skies. They push hope like dope, sell illusions for control, shake hands with the cameras but ignore every role. They forget the nurses, the broken homes, the dying youth. They forget that leadership starts with truth.
They act blind, but we're the ones who bleed. Stand up now. Truth is what the world needs. These meaningless suits with their meaningless plans, they ain't building nothing, just washing their hands. They forget the streets, forget the cries. Truth have it geared to expose the lies. No justice in the halls where they pretend to lead. They feed on power while the people feed on need. They feed on power while the people feed on need. Yeah. They debate for hours but no action ever comes. They talk peace but sign deals to manufacture guns. They stare at the cameras like actors on the screen while the streets scream louder than they've ever been. Kids hungry, families drowning in the bills, but they brag about surplus and economic thrills. They smile while cities crumble into dust. They shake hands with greed, betray every trust. Policies polished, but the heart is never present. Decisions made in rooms where the truth ain't welcome. A system built on shadows, a throne made of fear. Leaders so far removed, they don't know we're here. They say change will come, but change got delayed. Every promise they made, God buried, God betrayed. These meaningless suits with the meaningless plans, they ain't building nothing, just washing their hands. They forget the streets, forget the cries. Truth advocate to expose the lies. No justice in the halls where they pretend to lead. They feed on power while the people feed on need. They feed on power while the people feed on need. Yeah. To their eyes, see the emptiness inside. A leader without heart is just ego disguised. They sign bills like signatures, heal wounds, but people still suffer in forgotten rooms. Hospital beds full, but pockets stay empty. They raise the salaries while they say there's no funding. They avoid every question, dodge every truth, hide behind numbers that don't reflect real proof. When corruption's the culture, decay becomes normal. When silence replaces action, destruction becomes formal. They forgot the oath that they stood there to swear, to protect the people, but now they never there.
Hear me now, a title doesn't make a leader, truth does. A suit doesn't make a savior, heart does. Platform doesn't make a prophet, courage does. If you rule without love, you rule without purpose. If you lead without justice, you ain't leading at all.
Power without empathy is a weapon. Power without accountability is a crime. And a nation built on lies can never survive.
These meaningless suits with their meaningless plans, they ain't building nothing, just washing their hands. They forget the streets, forget the cries. Truth advocate to expose the lies. No justice in the halls where they pretend to lead. They feed on power while the people feed on need. They feed on power while the people feed on need.
Yeah. Truth ain't soft. Truth ain't gentle. Truth is the fire that burns the mask off power. If they won't stand for justice, then move aside, because the people are rising. And this time, we refuse to be denied.